Hey y'all, it's me, Miss B, and today we're talking about how to solve square root and other radical equations. So here's some things you need to remember. You need to remember how to FOIL. You need to know how to solve equations, how to factor, and to solve by factoring. So you can run through problems like that in the math Excel that's assigned. Okay, so we're going to do some problems focusing on these four things because each of them is a part of solving square root and radical equations. So I'm just going to write the steps over here. So first we want to isolate the square root sign. So to do that, I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I have square root of x plus 7 equals x plus 5. So today we're really just focusing on seeing those steps. Okay, then I'm going to get rid of my square root by squaring both sides. So what I'm going to do, square both sides. And so we have x plus 7 equals x plus 5 squared. So that's x plus 5 times x plus 5. So this is where I need to know how to FOIL. So to FOIL, I'm going to go through here, multiply x times x plus 5. I get x squared plus 5x. And then take the 5x through, get 5x, and then plus 25. So we FOILed there for that first step. Okay, now we want to get everything equal to 0. So we'll combine like terms here. So x plus 7 equals x squared plus 10x plus 25. And let's make it equal to 0 by subtracting 7. That's not right. 7 minus 25 would be 18. And then subtract x. We have 0 equals x squared plus 9x plus 18. Okay, so we FOILed, and now we are solving right there, or simplifying. So that was solving. All right, and now we want to factor. Okay, so like I said, we're just focusing on those skills. So I need two numbers that add to be 9, but multiply to be 18. So I have two numbers that multiply to be 18 are 6 and 3. 6 and 3. So then we're going to end up with x plus 6 times x plus 3. I'm able to just jump straight to it because this has a 1 out front. And then finally, we solve for x. So we split these into two pieces. We have x plus 6 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. And we have x equals negative 6 and x equals negative 3. Now, the main focus of me doing these problems today is just trying to show you that we're doing things that we know how to do. Okay, so we FOILed first, we know how to FOIL. Then we solved, we know how to solve, and then we factored, again, something we know how to do, and then we solved again. So we're just combining things that we previously learned how to do. Let's do another one. Again, just focusing on those skills. We're not even going to worry about the steps over here right now. We'll come back to it. All right, so first I'm going to get the radical by itself. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I have the square root of 2x plus 5 equals x plus 1. Square both sides. We know how to square things. So I have the square root, or sorry, the square root goes away, so I have 2x plus 5 equals x plus 1 times x plus 1, because that's what the squared means. So now I need to FOIL, which again we know how to do. Take this x times x, get x squared, x times 1, we get x, 1 times x, we get x, and 1 times 1 is 1. All right, now we need to get everything equal to 0. Again, something we know how to do. So combine like terms. 2x plus 5 equals x squared plus, let's make that look like a plus sign, plus 2x plus 1. Subtract 2x and 5. And we get 0 equals x squared minus 4. All right, now we need to factor. And we are going to use the difference of squares. So this is quantity x squared. This is the quantity 2 squared. So I get x minus 2, x plus 2. Then I solve. So I set x minus 2 equals to 0, x plus 2 is equal to 0, and so I get x equals 2 and negative 2. All right, and so that is our solution. All right, and that's all for today, folks. Again, just focusing on those few skills that we already know how to do before we worry about putting them all together.